me and my sister-in-law were at my old shop messing around. We were doing a 1965 Beetle. We bagged it, CCWs, like it had wide body flares. I did the whole interior in like a gray heathered, which is this color. I did the whole interior in that, and we were just kind of messing around because I hated the plastic ABS over fender that had bolted to it.
Yeah.
So we were joking around. She's like, "We're gonna wrap your fenders in tweed," and I was like,
"Let's try it out.
Let's try it out."
What's going on, guys? It's Jose with Culture Driven at Malihini Customs with the man Chris himself in the flesh. We are here, episode 3 of Garage Talk. Really looking forward to this one. I've known you for I'd say a good while now. You know, a couple small talk here and there, and hanging out here, getting some stuff done. But you stay busy. If you want to say something real quick, let them know what you do here, and we'll carry on.
All right. I'm looking at that camera, right?
Either one, bro.
What's up, guys? I'm Chris Jameson, owner here at Malihini. Been doing it a while. I'm an Aquarius. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at like.
I will say this.
Talking about myself.
There is a bet, guys. Okay, in the comments, we're gonna keep count on how many times Chris says in this podcast. All right, so we're up to I think 4 or 5 right now. So yeah, just keep tabs. Go ahead and tally it up and write down in the comments how many times he says
Yeah, I was talking to James yesterday, and I was like, I need to watch my and my pausing. So.
He said that's why I brought it up, because we talked earlier.
Motherfucker. Sorry.
No, it's cool. All right, so yeah, let's talk about what you do here real quick, man. It's gonna be a good time. So obviously this is a drop shop. This is a one-stop shop for dropping your car, static or bags. He does a lot of bag work, clean work, by the way. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But yeah, what's like let's say top 3 things you do here?
Widebodies, air ride, and just all around full car customization.
Sick,
so
man.
Interior, exterior, like I like to do it all. So
yeah, it's awesome. You definitely got speaking of wide bodies, a Liberty Walk GTR back behind him. It's in the shadows, kind of bright out there. But yeah, that's a big project you're working on. How'd you get put onto that one?
It's a customer. She's from Miami. We're the only Liberty Walk installers in Florida.
Sick.
So she found us on the Liberty Walk website and towed it up here, and
that's what's up. You know, that's definitely a big plus when you have a one-off, like, only dealer doing that type of work in the state. I mean, dude, like, Liberty Walk's a big deal.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what Liberty Walk is, look it up, man. It's huge culture out in Japan, and they just had something out in Malina. At the mall there, or some mall. I don't know exactly where it was, but a buddy of mine sent me photos because they were at the event, or their buddy was at the event, sent me photos. I was able to edit them and put them on the page on Instagram, so y'all go check that out. But like, dude, that's a big deal, and the quality of stuff that they do for wide body is insane, on top of the craftsmanship you do. How long you been doing wide body stuff, man?
Wide body stuff, probably a little over 10 years now.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time. Yeah, you got it under your belt for sure. And on top of that, wheel specs, all that, you spec it all out. They pretty much say, hey, I want a wide body kit. I want wheels. I want, special lighting, whatever. You'll be like, okay, cool, bring it in. I'll spec you out.
Yeah.
You want flush fitment or whatever. Like, you dial it all in, right?
Yeah. So I kind of luck out. Liberty Walk is, they usually give me 2 different, like, wheel sizes. Like, once you order the kit, they're kind of like, what do you want to do with it? We suggest bags. So we always try to upsell them on the bags.
Of course.
It's just going to look better at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll give us like 2 sets if you want to like flush fitment, or if you want to like just slam it out, get as low as you can. So they'll usually give us those 2 specs. And then we, go from there. So it's like we work with a couple different companies with them. Rohana makes a collaboration, like I want to say maybe 10 wheels, maybe a little bit more. With them, so we got another project coming up here.
I didn't know Rohana worked with Liberty Walk.
Yeah, they did like a couple like design collaborations, so it's nice. Then we're doing another GTR here coming up with the silhouette kit, and he went Rohana, so I'm looking forward to that. It'd be the first Rohana Liberty Walk. Crazy. Yeah, it'd be the first Liberty Walk wheels with the Liberty Walk kit. Like, I'm kind of excited about that.
Dope. That is dope. And aside from like other wheels, 'cause we talk about Rohana, do you have any specific like vendors here, like on hand that you call up and say, hey, we need a set, like as far as like on your catalog, I guess?
Yeah. Oh yeah. My favorite wheel company to work with is BC Forged. They're out of Ormond Beach.
Yeah.
They're like right outside where Simply Clean happens.
Simply Clean.
Yeah, they're on the other side of 95.
So yeah, there's a lot of. I think I talked to. I think it was Paul Initial G talking about BC Forged having a big presence here in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people running those wheels, like their styles.
Well, they're local, and they make they make the
exactly.
trek up here for Cars and Coffee at the Avenues.
That's cool.
All the dudes are really cool. It used to be CCW down in Ormond Beach.
Yeah, which they were. I mean, they're still relevant, but dude, I'd say early 2011, 12, 13.
Yeah,
CCW was killing the game, bro.
They got bought out. I can't remember who they got bought out by, but they moved their location here to another, like, I guess, in the middle of the state. You know,
Right. Yeah.
And or in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, BC Forge, man, their turnaround time is fantastic. Their
communication is
they're on point. All the dudes are really rad too.
Yeah.
DeHate, he shoots a lot of he's a great photographer.
Awesome.
We've been friends for a while, so but yeah, they are like a sister company to BC Racing, which is the coilovers.
Yeah, of course.
So you would only expect like turnaround time and quality.
Yeah.
Like, they're always on point.
And BC Racing is another good company for coilovers, and I mean, like you say, turnaround, shipping, all that stuff. Good brand for coilovers is for sure.
Yeah, we saw a lot of them.
Yeah, so you guys do static, you guys do bags. I mean, it's the question I gotta ask. I think I know the answer, but static or bags?
Bagged.
Bags,
Yeah,
all day long.
day.
That's awesome, bro. And then let's touch on this Mini Cooper, because as far as I know, you're the Tweed man. And I've seen a couple projects that you've done. I remember the first time me even running into it. It was just insane. And but you've got some creative stuff going on here. Aside from Tweed, you've got some grip tape, skateboarding.
Skateboard grip tape.
I mean, it's just got your personality all over it. What influenced you to just try it out? Just go the Tweed route and just kind of see if it would be something that's effective. Because it stuck. It definitely stuck.
It did. It honestly, it took a little while to do it on a whole car. Me and my sister-in-law were at my old shop messing around. We were doing a 1965 Beetle. We bagged it. CCWs, it had wide body flares. I did the whole interior in like a gray heathered, which is this color. I did the whole interior in that, and we were just kind of messing around because I hated the plastic ABS over fender that had bolted to it.
Yeah.
So we were joking around, and she's like, "We're gonna wrap your fenders in Tweed," and I was like,
"Let's try it out.
Let's try it out." So we did it, and I don't know, 4 years later, we got the car back to like tweak some stuff on it, add some things to it, and the flare looked just as good as the day we finished it. And so I was like,
so it held up.
I think we kind of have something here. Like, it's made with it's a poly,
like moisture wickening.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't mold. It doesn't
because people always ask, how do you wash it? How do you keep it clean? I mean, he's got plenty of videos on his Instagram. If y'all check it out, where he's spraying this thing down. It's just beating up like crazy. And you didn't spray any ceramic or anything on there, right? There's no.
So recently we have been doing it, kind of making our own blend of like ceramic,
hydrophobic properties,
different So people have been sending us some like products to like try out.
Gotcha.
And, always open for more.
I'm gonna drop
if anybody has
on.
anything they think would be cool, but yeah, I mean it pretty much beads off water.
Yeah.
It does soak it in a little bit, but
that's just the fabric. It's, that's what
you just pressure wash it. You don't need to scrub it. It doesn't stain. It doesn't even bleach.
And you washed this one this morning, so that's why you see a little bit of the dark. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got those wet spots. Do you dry it? Or you just let it sit?
Yeah, we just let it sit.
Air dry.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yep.
Don't got to worry about scratches.
Old.
Don't got to worry about none of that.
Old scratches, and cats are its worst nightmare.
Oh, well, yeah. But I mean, like the micro swirls and stuff like that, because it's not paint.
Yeah, no.
You did an E30 though. I think that was probably the biggest project for Tweed that you've done, in my opinion, as of late. And I think you debuted it. Was it at Wings and Wheels?
Yeah.
Trey Staker's Wings and Wheels in St. Augustine. or South Jacks.
Yeah.
But I think that was the first time people saw it. And let me tell you, man, even just online, people love it, dude.
Yeah.
Like you could take a picture of that car, post it on TikTok or whatever, and the likes are just gonna just go crazy just because that car is so unique. One, it's wide body, it's the right spec, and you did a great job with that one. That's yeah. You got the two-tone blue going on. Yeah, that's sick. Do you prefer working on projects like that over something to where, because they gave you free reign on that, right? On the E30?
They did. Yeah.
So do you feel more free to create an idea when somebody says, hey, here's the keys, how much do you think this would cost, and then boom, that's it? Or do you prefer like, hey, I need this trunk to look this way in a week.
Yeah.
Can you get it done? Thank you so much. Make sure it looks like this and it has this color, and it's like, what's your preference? Because I know what my preference would be.
I mean, I do like doing my own thing. I think I do ask a lot of questions. I try to like get inside the customer's mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of like feel them out, like get their vibe, and
like a barber would with somebody getting a haircut and saying, I don't know what I want, but I want to look loose. You know,
it's like I already kind of know what I want to do.
Yeah.
And we just kind of like, oh, how about you? You know, make some suggestions, and things like that. And I kind of like that a little bit. I like working with the customer for sure, but if you kind of give me like, you do what you want to do with no direction, it could be fun. But it also like it's like, well,
what if they don't like it?
What's your budget? Because it's like, you know, I know what I would do.
Yeah.
Are you willing to like do all that? And some, you know, my customer Chris with the BMW, he
trusted you.
It's nice to people want something so weird and different. You know, I just kind of did it for myself.
Yeah.
Starting out, you know what I mean? Just to like stand out from the crowd. Also, wraps were not lasting in Florida.
Yeah,
not having a garage.
Outdoor, wrapping outdoor. You're probably gonna get what, 3-4 years?
Not even. I'm at the beach, no garage, no trees. I was getting maybe a year out of it before it started spotting. You know what I mean? Like,
I got you.
Definitely like cracks happen like 2 years in. But yeah, I mean,
maintenance is everything with that stuff too. I mean, I know they offer ceramic coatings and stuff for them, and just indoor storage for a wrap is definitely the way to go over outdoor in the elements, not washing it enough. You know, that's a big thing. I will say though, as a creative person, I always, when I hire somebody like to do something that requires your ability, like your artistic, you know, view on it, I always tell them like, do your thing. Yeah. I hired you because I know that you do great work, and I want it to reflect your shop. You know, if I was to bring something into you, when Kyle painted a mural on my shop, he was like, hey, what colors you want? I said, all right, I want these colors. Make sure you incorporate, you know, monster truck for my son at the time. You know, just things that represent me, but do your thing. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to be on your neck. Like, hey, I'm hiring you because I've already seen your work and I know you're going to do good. And I'm sure that's the same thing with you. I mean, that's how I would approach it. Yeah. Like, hey, here's my keys. This is my car. I'm looking for this. This is the color. I want this wide body kit. Put it on. I know you're going to do a great job. I'm not going to look under the cuts to see if they were, you know, sealed or whatever. Like, I know you're going to do a good job. So with that, it's kind of like, I want you to have the freedom to create. Yeah. And pretty much every customer's like that. Yeah. We don't do any advertising. It's just like social media, or if you catch us out and you kind of see what we're doing. So usually it is somebody like, I like what you do. Yeah. Like, what could you do for me? Or, you know, could you incorporate this? Like, the Cadillac we have outside, he's been a great customer for a long time. Yeah. And he's let me go crazy. We did like you've probably seen it, the Corvair van that's like all Vans, skate shoe out, like cheetah-print. Yeah. That was one that he dropped off and he was like, I want it. I don't know what I want, but do your thing and free reign to do whatever you want. So it was like kind of like an open checkbook and we went crazy with it. He was like, he's a wild guy. He always, his last Cadillac was like, I want it sinister. We did like black alligator with like lime green, you know, huge speaker boxes that were like based off of old like guitar amp speaker box. Dude, I was here a couple months ago and you had that Scooby-Doo van out there too. That's a whole nother thing. So it's like your range of creativity with these cars is just insane, because you got one guy coming in saying, hey, I want a mystery machine you know, build, and you're going all in with the interior and everything. You're figuring things out. Were you able to bag it? Did you ever figure that out?
So the car went for a motor. He had some like hiccups with the new motor getting put in it. Everything's in my front office.
Oh,
right
so it's
now.
not done
all
yet.
the door cards, everything.
Oh man, I didn't see it here. I was like, oh, he probably finished it.
Yeah, I'll show you guys when we leave here.
Cool, yeah.
No, all the interior is pretty much put together. The seats are out at the upholsterer. It's like the one thing I don't do is stitch
that's fine.
yet.
Yeah.
Maybe coming next year, 2026. I'll be stitching in here.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. But no, yeah, Mystery Machine is coming back. We literally like sent out all the measurements because they do not make a bag kit for it.
Right.
So we sent out we brought it here, tore it all apart, took all the measurements from everything from the lower control arm, all that stuff. So
for like the lines and stuff?
For the actual suspension.
Oh,
so
I got you.
It's a weird suspension, so it's like a solid rear end. It's rear wheel drive, solid rear end. And in the front is like a regular like coilover style.
Yeah.
But with the eyelet mount at the
Independent
bottom.
or like one?
One in the front, and then in the back is the whole solid end. So with leaf spring. So
that's the thing. So the C5s come with leaf springs too. And
it's a different.
It's
different style.
Because you can unbolt that thing, drag it out, and then put your on a C5.
Yeah, we've done a couple of them. The C5 and so you the C5s need the C6 rear upper control arm. The leaf springs come out, and then the bags go in.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's beautiful car. It could use some work on the design of
on
how
the
it
C5.
goes. I mean,
bro,
well, there's only a couple of people that make things for it.
Yeah.
You know, because not a lot of people were modding them.
Yeah, and at the time too, it wasn't as common as now to where like that's like top 3 on the checklist is suspension, wheels, and tint. Like those 3 is like your first go to is like I need tint, I need suspension, and I need wheels. That's like your like stage 1 build. For like for it to look good. Yeah. But then you get into like the crazy stuff. But yeah, back in the, late 90s, early 2000s, bags, I don't think were.
No, I mean, the only guys doing it were like the lowrider truck guys.
Yeah.
Really doing it. And then, some of the Honda guys had like some hydraulics for a little while there. And it just rides terrible on hydraulics. But it's come a long way. And the management is like changed the game. Mm-hmm. Can't say enough good things about Airlift's management. They came out with a new one, the ALP4.
Okay.
We got a couple of those in the way. So
that is a very common, brand you see in a lot of cars around here is Airlift. And even when I get them in the shop and I'm working on them, like they're getting it cleaned up for a show or whatever. Super user friendly. Yeah. As far as getting it up, getting it down, like dude, it's right there, and it definitely shows you like it's just very visual as far as like what your air what the pressure and stuff is. So that's pretty cool. That's a good brand. They've been around for a while too though.
They have, and they've like definitely like upgraded. They step it up each manifold. You know what I mean? Like each new generation of it. Yeah. It started out with like the V2. I got a couple of those in boxes that we like, pulled out, put 3Ps in, and then 3H. But yeah, with the new ALP4, it's that one's even more smart.
That's
a
crazy.
lot smarter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, it's a great company to work with. I love the fact that it has like it's fail safe. So it's like if somebody's on the side of the road, I could honestly like talk to them over the phone and like get them back home if something ever happens.
Wow.
We don't have a lot of that. Like, knock on wood.
Yeah,
you know
right.
What I mean?
I've seen some horror stories, and that's probably why a lot of people are hesitant with bags. But a lot of the horror stories were like early on. Like I don't hear too much about it now, unless it was just improper installation,
100%.
or you bought used bags that were cracked already, like slow leaks. Yeah, just I don't know, man.
Don't buy used bags.
Yeah, no, with stuff like that, it's so delicate and also like a safety thing. Like just buy them brand new, man.
And it's all about the install, man. I've seen a lot of bad installs, you know what I mean? But it's like some
bags
people
getting pinched and
it's just you really got to pay attention. And like being like my background in audio, it's like always been a bit wire cleanup, like properly tucked away, like zip, not touch anything hot, like properly grounded,
exactly.
Things like that like go a long way in the air because it's like it likes its 12 volt, like or even 13 point, whatever the battery should be. Yeah, and then the installation with the running the airlines underneath the car is like key to like just take your time,
100%.
and that, I mean, we've had people on bags for 6-7 years that never come back, like with a single
No,
problem.
I know. Yeah, no, I know. One of my first time hearing about you guys, this guy in town, he's got a black GTI. His name's Mike G. He's on the Instagram. You guys check him out. He's got a black GTI with RML wheels. He just put those on, I'll say early this year, maybe, might be wrong. But he brought you guys up when I asked when he like who did your bags, and I was new to the area still, and he brought y'all. I butchered y'all's name. I was like Malihini. I didn't even know. Like I just messed it up. But I ended up finding you guys on social media and then running into you guys at shows. And dude, yeah, like y'all's work. I mean, I haven't seen anything that was like halfway done. And you got guys coming in with their builds that are still in the beginning stages, but they're spending the bag to get that suspension right with you. Because it's important, man. Again, it's a safety thing, just important as brakes. Suspension is a big deal. So cool, bro. Aside from the bags and all that stuff, man, what else do you do here that you think would be of interest to anyone that wanted to stop by and get something done? You mentioned audio. You're doing audio installs. You're doing custom trunk setups and stuff. Like,
yeah, we do.
How crazy are you going? Because I know, but they might not know.
Yeah, no. So I started out doing audio video back in like I've been doing it since I got a car. So 2003, I had an audio system before I had a car ready to go. When I got it. I built my first audio trunk setup for a kid in my parents' front yard in a 3000 GT, 215s, and that was my first experience like ever doing fiberglass.
Yeah, 215s
it was
crazy.
I did the whole. He had no trunk anymore at all. It's like hatch open, like subs.
That's it.
Yeah, and so that
Need for Speed Underground style.
Yeah, that just like I was like, oh, I can make money doing this. So that was my first experience doing it, and so I've been an audio guy for a while. I went to school in Ormond Beach, Daytona area, Installer Institute, because back then to get a job anywhere you had to be MECP certified.
Now it's like, do you know your tools? You know what tools are? All right, cool. Yeah.
I mean, what I got certified on nowadays helps me out a little bit, but it doesn't matter.
There are people that really like, they want to see that certification.
Yeah. I mean,
I got people that bring me cars that won't let me wet sand and buff unless I'm certified.
Yeah.
And I got to show it to them. I say, hey, look, I got the, like, I've been doing it since 2011, but it's on paper here too. Like, I'm good. Like it's active. Like, you can trust me.
I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Some people want to see that. Yeah.
They do.
Other people are just like, I already heard about you. You're good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I started doing like audio video and then just being with friends and different groups. I'm from Orlando. So started doing like a lot of like donk stuff.
Classic, I think, is coming up out there where all the dunks meet.
Yeah.
Florida Classic.
Crazy.
Big deal.
I've done that a couple times. Yeah.
They like their subwoofers and stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Big wheels and woofers.
Yeah. It was like, how many speakers can I get in the door?
Yeah.
How many subs can you shove in the trunk? Like,
Dude, speaking of that, dude, this it's a lot of Dominican culture, and just South American culture.
With the speakers on the roof.
With the minivans, bro. With the pull out, just the whole. That's insane, bro. That's so crazy. To each his own.
We have a customer that we put bags on his Acura Legend for that reason of having so many speakers that he pulls out
to
and
be
sets
able
up.
to
Yeah, I mean, he sets up a thing on the back trunk lid. He has like literally a head unit in a box that he sits outside of the car and controls it.
Dude, it's crazy, bro.
To each their own.
They like their music, I'll tell you that much. And dude, sometimes you'll see 3 or 4 of them lined up in a parking lot, and total, they gotta have at least 800 speakers, bro. It's crazy. Like mids, highs, lows, everything is like it's doing its own thing.
Yeah.
And then they've got the controller with the 25-foot wire, just crazy, bro. That's You don't do anything. You don't do any of that stuff, do you?
No.
Have you ever?
No, not like external speaker. I've done marine audio on the outside of some cars back in the day. I kind of, I got out of that world because I was tired of making things look tacky. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like they're just doing it to do it or like to show off. And
exactly.
I was more on the, well, we could like just do higher quality product and you don't have to do as much. And I was all about sound quality.
It's a representation too, man. If just like somebody sees 50 speakers or more hanging out of a minivan, they're gonna be like, who installed that for you? They're gonna inspect it, and it's like, oh, I wouldn't be interested in that.
Yeah.
Like, you know. But when you have custom stuff like this, that's like even the Mustang, you know, Seabass's Mustang back there. It's super clean. It's done right. The cuts are, you know, properly sealed, like I mentioned earlier. The wheel fitment's great. The interior's clean stuff.
Nice.
Does he has a sound system in there?
He does.
Yeah, but it's enough.
Yeah,
not overkill.
It's very classy. We're actually getting ready to change it here in a little bit. He wants to do a little like revamp. So when we wrapped the car, we did the interior. We did all the Alcantara headliner pillars, all that stuff, in like a dark brown, like a walnut brown.
Yeah.
So we're gonna incorporate the brown into the back a little bit more, I think, and change it up.
Cool, man. It'll match. That's very cohesive.
Yeah.
You know, very put together. You'd think it came from the factory like that. You know, not really though, because Ford
upgrade.
Yeah. Ford would not allow it. Ford would be like, nah, it's too cool.
Yeah.
But awesome, dude. And then let's talk about this new project that I saw you pick up recently, and it's so crazy because I saw it on Marketplace. I was like, oh, that's cool. I saved it. I hearted it, just like the other 500 cars that I have saved and hearted on my Marketplace. And then I see you guys posting a video that it's in your driveway. This Targa Porsche that you picked up. What year is it again?
82.
82. This thing is dope. I mean, it's already cool, but it's about to be a whole nother level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about that, bro.
The wife picked it out. It's hers, ours, but we're gonna be building it for her to like have something out. She's always like, you're always going to these shows and you know, driving your thing. I kind of want my thing, and so we're building it together, which I'm pretty excited about. But
you don't got to say what you're doing.
I mean,
we're gonna see it.
It's the people love to see the process, man.
Exactly.
I've learned my lesson of like, as I used to hoard stuff, I wasn't a big social media guy.
Yeah.
You see a post every like once a month or something, you know. And when I'm busy, I don't post a lot. But yeah, it's over, you know, the past couple of years we've really been like trying to like focus in and see like how we can improve that. And nothing gets people going other than like spraying some glue on something, especially where
like when it looks like you're messing something up. It just, you know, you hit a nerve. You know, keep hitting nerves because you're hitting all of them.
It's like
people going crazy.
The Mini was wrapped black for 5 years and didn't get. I mean, when it would go to shows, it would get attention, right?
Yeah.
But social media, you can't. It just looks like rhino line, maybe like a really dark black
texture.
But yeah, the people didn't really know about it until it blew up. We had a post where it's me spraying the back hatch with glue, and like you scrape it right off the glass. The glue doesn't like harm the glass at all. But I was like, the main comment was like, just people just talking crap to me about like, you got glue on the glass. It's on the quarter panel. It's like I'm wrapping the whole car.
Yeah. Dude, I would say that table when I came in, I was gonna drop some shirts on there. That's the same material, just dried up, right? The glue, or is that all fiberglass and stuff?
What's that?
Because I know you were telling me, hey, the table looks sketchy, but it's safe.
Yeah.
When I was throwing those shirts on there. I don't know if the table's even in here. But
the glue doesn't stay sticky. I mean, it wouldn't be glue if it.
Right.
But yeah, it's everybody always. Oh, you got glue on your floor. Your shoes stick to it. It's it's a sprayable contact cement, so it hardens up and it just looks like, you know.
So how long ago did you do this?
This has been, I don't know, 7 months, 8 months.
7 months, and it looks like you did it the other day.
Yeah,
because it's on there. There's nothing is peeling. Nothing's peeling that I can see on there.
Yeah, it still looks just as good as the day we did it. And same with the black. So I had Kyle graffiti the Mini. You might have seen it. That was like Staker's first show.
This one?
This one, I had it in black. And then I had he graffitied every panel. I wanted it to look like a different artist did it on each panel. They did something different from the hood side to the
I might have seen it. I might have seen it.
Yeah, but it was 5 years black, 2 years spray painted. but there's still some pieces on the front that are the black that are over 5 years old, and it still looks just as good as the day we put it on.
That's awesome, bro.
The longevity of it is just insane, and
sick. And this is okay. So you've been running Malihini for 10 years, or you've been working stuff for 10 years.
We've been like officially like LLC'd since 2015.
Okay.
I started it back in 2006.
Got you. So yeah, the project started 06 under the name Malihini, getting word out.
Under the name, under the table, you know.
Yeah.
You got to learn.
Let me see if this sticks. Let me see if this is actually going somewhere. And then we realized you're like, all right, it's time to get serious.
Yeah.
That's how it was with me, man. I did it out the driveway, and I was like, okay, got too much traffic over here in the house. You know, neighbors gonna start asking questions. So
yeah, it wasn't until we wanted
legal.
It wasn't until we wanted to sell some stuff.
Yeah.
That like it's like, all right, we got to get our stuff together. We got to like become legit as far as like LLC, the resale certificate, stuff like that. So
with the resale stuff, you're more so referring to like the beanies, the shirts. No, you're talking about
like,
car parts,
like air ride wheels, things like that.
So you'll sell a kit to someone. You don't necessarily have to come in and buy it and get it installed here. You'll sell a kit.
Yeah, we could drop ship anywhere.
Well, there you go. If you're looking for a kit, hit these guys up. They're in Florida. So yeah, he'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll ship it overseas.
Yeah.
Might take a little longer, right? Do we pay tariffs if we ship out?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if the country. That's a good question. But we're not here for that.
No.
We're here for cars. So yeah, on to the next topic.
I've mailed some stuff overseas. Yeah. People like the stickers, so I've mailed some out.
Yeah, no, that's sick. That's sick. Yeah, the shirt logos, like just the way that you design your stuff. Let's talk about that because you see the bananas here. If you don't, take a look at that.
They're just for scale.
Yeah, one banana a day keeps
doctor away, maybe. I don't know.
I guess bananas are good for you.
Potassium.
But yeah, stuff like that. Like, let's talk about your approach on like designs. When it comes to your brand, a lot of the stuff that you have is familiar. You know, people they've seen it before.
Yeah.
And if you're questioning, like, it looks familiar, it probably is. Yeah. Talk about that.
So, Malihini kind of started. The name means like newcomer, new beginning in Hawaiian. So I kind of started out. I was painting like skateboards, also doing cars, just doing like artwork, crazy stuff, using automotive paints and pearls on skateboards. And
I had a couple of skateboards here.
Yeah, I had a couple like skate shops selling my stuff, and people would just buy it off the wall. You know what I mean?
And this is in Orlando.
Yeah,
yeah. And there's a good culture out there.
Yeah, and that's I just love the surf skate. I always kind of thought I'd get into like I love clothes. I love the like whole design aspect.
Yeah.
The skate culture where it's like, I don't give a crap. You know what I mean? Like against the grain.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But like, yeah, a lot of the logos.
You can't tell me I can't do this.
Yeah. I loved how like the skateboards would always have like the knockoff logo, the whiskey bottle, like knockoffs, like that kind of stuff. So that like, I was like, oh, it's like the guerrilla advertising, like slapping stickers on stop signs and walls and stuff. And, you'd be surprised, but that's kind of like how it helped us like grow, was just having like weird off the wall stickers that were, maybe resembling another company, out there, but
grab
just like
attention,
iconic stuff, know, and I just ran with it.
It's effective, bro. It's effective.
Yeah.
The sticker slaps are definitely where it's at. I remember sticker slapping down in Orlando, in downtown.
Yeah.
I'd hit the poles. I'd hit one and say, oh, that's the guy that's doing it. And I'm like, oh, shoot, time to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would hit, each block, boom, just stickering it up.
Yeah. And we just give them away, man. It's my favorite. Like, I love having something that is like somewhat affordable to give out, because like people love stickers, man. And
I tell you, man, great. I've gone to shows and I've just given out flight tags, stickers, and air fresheners just to give people. They love it.
It's the little stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Who doesn't love free stuff?
But yeah, that skate culture, surf culture just kind of like really inspired me. We used to go to like surf expos all the time, and like you get the stickers from each place. And we've done a few like where we've like actually like had like a box full of heat press stuff, and we've done hats on the spot at a couple shows.
That's cool.
And just $5 hats with a custom logo printed on it. You could put 10 logos on it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
We got that idea from like a surf expo, like, you know what I mean? Like
on hand, just on demand.
So
print on demand.
I just like it. It gets the people's excited. I'd rather have more people in my stuff than not.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like even for like just having the name out there, even though, you know, they might not have bought the shirt, or if they did, you know, cool, but they're gonna wear it. Like there's times like now I'm starting to notice I'll go out and I'll be like, hey, he's got one of our shirts on, or hey, that's one sticker like on the car. Like we gave him that sticker. Or the air freshener is the big one.
Yeah,
it hangs right in the front of the, you know, windshield.
Yeah.
So if your windshield's not 35% or less, then you'll see it. You know. But yeah, that's super cool, and it just, like you said, helps get the brand out. Yeah. But cool approach, man. I like it. I like it because it's got a swagger to it. You know.
Yeah.
You're definitely unique when it comes to branding. So unique in your own way. Yeah. Copy and paste or whatever, but still, it's got character. Yeah. That's the biggest thing when anybody can run a business, but when it's representing you and it's got a reflection of like who you are, and you walk into the shop and you meet the guy and you're like, oh, well, it all makes sense now. Yeah. You know, that's why this brand looks the way it does. So
a lot of people come in here and they're like, you look kind of exactly what I was thinking you're going to look like. That or like a big Samoan dude, like Hawaiian guy, you know, because of the name.
Yeah, exactly. So with that too, let's talk about that with the name. And you mentioned it being Hawaii. Were you ever out in Hawaii, or is it just one of those things just because of the surf culture?
Yeah, it was. I was going to go in that route. Like I was going to go like surfboard shaping and like, you know, just something to be able to like use my artistic ability, you know, like
related to something that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something that you're involved in.
I was doing I did a lot of work with Scion back in the day. So I had a Scion XB. That was like my first, well, not my first car, but my first like fully modded top to bottom wheels, you know, interior, you know.
I get you. Yeah.
Nitrous, the fun stuff back in the day, right? So
That's crazy.
But yeah, that community was like very dedicated to our like age group.
Yeah.
When they first came out. And
you're talking about Scion.
Like Toyota Scion.
Yeah.
And man, like that's all people thought I worked on, because it was like we're in that community. They were like Scion specific car shows. So a lot of my customers like come back to me and they're like, dude, you did my taillights 15 years ago. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like 06. Yeah. And they're like, they're still perfect. And like, you know, I did a lot more paint work back then.
Yeah. Well, that speaks volumes too, man. Yeah. When you do something and it's still.
Yeah. But they're like, I remember when you were a Scion guy. I'm like, I was never just a Scion guy.
You were painting, you said?
Yeah, I did all my like own paint work.
Yeah.
They had the best colors. And so, yeah, I was like, I learned how to paint, do it because everybody wanted the speaker boxes matching the car. So I wasn't doing whole cars.
Just panels?
Just so the stuff I built.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
Speaker rings, boxes, you know, amp racks, things like that.
Right. That's cool, man. I know when I was in Orlando, 2014, 15, was about when Scion started to exit the door with Toyota. And they came out with the FRS. You know, you had the Scion FRS. Mm-hmm. And that was probably the last car that they made that was like worth something.
Yeah.
And then obviously that transitioned into the 86, which it was always kind of the 86.
Yeah. They dropped all three at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. All of the Scion cars were like out of there. And I remember that transition. They took the sign down from the building. It was just straight Toyota.
Yeah.
So, and they liquidated those Scions that were on the lot. Yeah. You were getting them for nothing.
Dude, they were great, man. I had the XB.
The XBs are still floating around though, like those boxy. Iconic car there, I guess.
It was fun. I had like surfboard racks inside of the car to keep my surfboards in the car because I'd always get surfboards stolen all the time. Yeah. And so, I just was like, it was perfect. Perfect for everything. Bro. But that got me the jump into like really getting out there and like pushing the limits of like what we could do with fiberglass, like take it from filling the car up to a big wall of speakers to like, oh, I'm going to fiberglass this into the back window. You know what I mean? And like
mold it to where it looks like it's supposed to be there.
Yeah. So I mean, even this, the Mini, I have some pods that I molded in the back C-pillars just for some like 5 1/4.
I see them from here. You can't see them, but
yeah. But I just wanted something that would look like simple, like it should have been there, and you know that's kind of what route we went.
Awesome,
and,
bro.
Yeah, the Scions I would say like helped me do that for sure.
So how many cars you have? You got the you got this Mini Cooper. You've got between you and Jess. Mm-hmm. You've got this. You've got the Porsche that you just picked up. Is that other Porsche yours as well?
Yeah.
And then what else? Is that it?
The wife has a SQ5.
Okay.
And I have a 81 Volkswagen Caddy.
Caddy in the corner. Yeah.
Hiding. Next year.
Yeah.
She's
When
coming.
you see that thing, it's gonna be another. Oh my.
Yeah, we just posted up, I think, a story maybe of
Like a teaser clip.
a teaser clip. We're doing some different things off the wall. Like I'm not a motor guy by any means.
Yeah, me neither.
But I got like my friend's shop Eurofed up on Atlantic.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. One of my best friends. They're building the VR6 for us. Put
Drop
that all
it right
together.
in.
Yeah.
They'll drop it in for you and everything.
He's gonna come and drop it in.
Now I don't know if they do that, so I'm not advertising that. It might be a homeboy hookup type of deal, but I do know they work on a lot of Beamers and just anything European, I guess.
He does all our service, so like me and my wife's cars.
Cool.
Yeah, they do all that. So.
Cool, man. Cool. Good deal.
They're good people.
I will say that caddy, man, I've been here a couple times, and today was the first day I ran into it. Just going back there, he was showing me. I'm not gonna tell you what he was showing me, but because it's relative to the Porsche. But yeah, very nice. And I looked over in the corner, and there was a caddy. I was like, "You got a caddy?
Yeah.
What the heck? Like I didn't know you had that." And yeah, that's
1, 2,
sweet.
3,
5,
4, 5. I have a Euro van too. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, man.
Too
And you
many.
just had a like apocalypse truck camper
Yeah.
monster.
Vehicle.
Vehicle.
Big old LMTV. It went to
That thing was crazy.
it went to Colorado. Kyle spray painted it up for us.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Changed the whole look of it. It
That
was like
thing was a monster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a big
Gas
like
guzzler, big diesel.
yeah, big like 20-ton, man. It was a big girl.
Man, they drove it back?
No, I got some. I'll send you show you, but no,
You got
low boy,
towed?
like a big low boy. Yeah,
Bro, that's crazy.
we got word 2 days later that going under an underpass, he ripped the AC off the top,
Oh.
going underneath the overpass.
Yeah, that thing was a beast.
He was supposed to let the air out of the tires. But he didn't
Right.
come in on a low boy, but he like set it on the backside of it. Was a kind of a low trailer,
Yeah.
but
Not low enough.
not low enough.
Dang.
It skinned it off the top. They paid for it though, so
Well, yeah, they should
Yeah.
have. You know, that's only right. I don't even want to know how much that was to ship that thing out to Colorado, you said?
wasn't too bad. We didn't pay it. The people who purchased
It was like 1,500?
a little
okay.
more. Yeah, a little over 2.
I know they do round trips like from here to oh dude. You went to Gatlinburg.
I did.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But I was asking like a couple friends, I was like to get somebody to trailer or just to get a car hauler, fill them up and take them up there and back. Yeah, it was like close to like $3,000, give or take.
Yeah.
Round trip. And I was like, how bad do you want to go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go next year. We talked about that. Well, maybe not for Slammedenuff, but we'll go. Maybe we'll plan a trip to go to the mountains or something. I don't know. Let's talk about that though. We don't have to talk about the drama. How was your experience? Like with your people, you know?
Experience was great. We went up a little early.
Yeah.
So we got to spend a couple days before the weekend. That was the right thing to do.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
We weren't going to go to the show until Sunday because none of us put our cars in because we
Yeah.
just didn't want to be without a car all day.
Well, you guys had the mentality of like, we're gonna get out of town and we're gonna hang out like with our people.
That's what we like to do.
Yeah, that
that
was super. That's a good approach,
Yeah.
honestly. You know, because it gets even not even just that show, any show, overcrowded. You get stuck, you know, with your car there. But yeah, go ahead. Talk.
Yeah, no, we just bougie out. We like the cabin, the food.
Yeah.
Like, we're big foodies, so like getting to go somewhere different. Like yeah. So it's that's what we went up there for, just like the family atmosphere.
Right.
Also like a couple of the guys we went with, my buddy Dom and them, they had gone every year before.
So they knew you had a tour guide. Pretty much.
We had a tour guide, and then the minute they got there, they were just like, "This is way more people than it's ever been."
Wow.
And yeah, so it was way different.
It went mainstream, bro.
Yeah.
It went mainstream. A lot of these bigger companies are and not on purpose. Like it's just happening with social media. It's just happening. Where word gets out so much, and so many people want to be a part of it. That's super cool. Did you drive the mountains or anything?
We did. Yeah, we did for sure.
The tail or just anything?
No, the guys, some of them, we split off and did some of our own things each day. Sebastian, this went I was gonna bring the Mini.
He drove that up there.
Yeah, he drove that up there.
You didn't.
I opted out of driving this.
Yeah, I know you were.
We were gonna
about
tow it. I just drove the Cayenne out there.
Got you.
Yeah, it was the right decision because that thing ripped up the mountain.
That's awesome, bro.
Yeah, I could throw everybody in it, and yeah, like no worries.
I don't know if I seen was Sebastian actively like doing like media stuff.
No,
hanging out?
We did some stuff at the cabin. I think like I've posted up some videos that I was kind of messing around with.
Right. You guys just wanted to unplug though.
Yeah, he didn't want to go up there and like work. He just wanted to like enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good time. The worst part about it was just like we're only like 2 miles away from the cabin. Takes us an hour and a half to 2 hours to get back to it.
Traffic?
Yeah.
Wow.
Traffic was like terrible. But other than that, it was I didn't see any like craziness.
Right.
I wasn't trying to like squeeze into a gas station with everybody.
No, yeah, you
know
weren't
what I mean?
there
Like,
for that. Yeah,
no.
You were there for the views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there for the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the food.
Yeah.
Food
But,
and the views.
Yeah. So I mean,
View of the food.
it's definitely like a lot more touristy out there than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. What is that? That's your phone?
It's my phone going.
Going crazy? Somebody needs some bags?
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. So I don't know what I was saying.
We were just talking about the food, how you were eating the food and stuff. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
So, as far as upcoming shows, there's a couple things going on. You got Slammedenuff at the Ocean Center in Daytona.
Yeah.
You going to that?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay, I'm thinking about it too. I haven't bought ticket like last year. I bought my ticket early, but I did the back-to-back Clean Culture at the ballpark and Slammedenuff at the Ocean Center. This year, it's only Slammedenuff at the Ocean Center. I guess Clean Culture couldn't get the field or something happened to where it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But they're doing something in Tampa. So that's going on. If I go, I'll see you there. And then Import Expo's coming to Jacksonville on the 20th of December. They're putting on like a toy drive event. I think it's like $7 to register. It's just like the service fee.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are going to go to that. I've never been to the Prime Osborne Convention Center downtown. I don't know what to expect, but my car's in it, so I'll be there.
Is it gonna be inside or
inside? Yeah, it's an indoor thing. It's limited space. I don't know if they've already ran out of it. I don't know. But yeah, either way, I know a couple people that are gonna be there, so we're gonna meet up and roll in together. That's cool. You heard about I Love Driving Slow, ILDS?
Mm-hmm.
They're out in Tampa. They're doing Winterfest.
Yeah.
Fresh 100. I think the registration ended yesterday.
I was thinking about reaching out to him. We used to go to all their stuff. A lot of my good friends are
Ross.
Yeah.
I met him at Swerve in Savannah.
Okay.
But I did go to his one of his early on shows in Lakeland when I was out there in Orlando, and it was a good time, bro. So that Fresh 100 is gonna be sick. And then they got the pop-ups coming up too with Dan, Swerve, and all that.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be a good time. It's
Yeah, I might try to do a booth out there.
Yeah.
Since I'm terrible at registration and like dates when something's happening. So
yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna hit you up for April.
Yeah, you got to be my like, just dropping the DMs on Instagram and just like,
hey, this is going on.
Hey, this show's coming up. You want to go? Yeah.
No, for sure I will. I'll start doing that. Yep, I'll start doing that because I try to go to as many. I don't want to burn myself out.
Yeah.
When we start getting further south, like Orlando, Tampa, really got to plan that because I got kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And wife, we got to make sure we can all be accommodated. Sometimes I'll go to the show by myself and they'll hang out, or I'll bring little man with me. But that stuff's definitely got to get planned out better. But I'll hit you up on the stuff that I know is coming on, especially next year, because I feel like next year's going to be a little busier.
Yeah.
With the shows and stuff. So
yeah, we tend to love like Euro shows. They tend like when it's a little more like car specific and you're not getting like every genre of vehicle out there.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot more tame. You can do a little bit more with it.
Right.
Soa's proven that like back in the day, like it was the most awesome badass thing to go to out in the in Helen.
Yeah.
And up until people started coming out and doing what they did at Slammedenuff, it's like so many years they got away with it. But we go down to Fort Myers for Euro Tripper.
Yeah.
Definitely something you should check out. I think I think it's coming up or something. But it's at the baseball
I know they're
stadium.
doing that's dope.
Yeah.
At the Tropicana Field.
Yeah, where they do the Red Sox do their like.
Oh wait, no, you said Fort Myers, not Tampa.
Yeah.
Like St. Pete.
So it's a little bit more of a drive. Like I think it's like 6 hours from us. Yeah.
That's like from here to Atlanta though.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's easy though. You're like turnpike. You're just cruising, man.
Yeah, straight shot. Florida's got some good roads for that.
Yeah.
Especially when you get on like turnpikes.
Yeah, but it's a 2-day thing, I think. So a lot of the Euro shows end up being like a 2-day kind of event, you know, and it's just kind of worth the money. You know what I mean? If you're going to go down there to get an Airbnb and like have a little bit more
bucket list
stuff.
though. Bucket list for me. You heard of Ultrace? Overseas? Bro, I'll show you when we get off camera. Yeah. That is like peak. That and Stance Nation in Japan. Those are 2 that are on my bucket list that I'm going to go to eventually.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly where Ultrace is. I can't remember. I've seen it multiple times, obviously, but it's definitely overseas in like UK area.
Yeah.
But dude, talking about setup, like they don't mess around, bro. Like it's so clean and like the staging is just, man. And the car's there. I'm gonna show you that dude. We got off camera. If y'all haven't seen it, just check the clip. But yeah, that's crazy work. That's the stuff I like to go to. Really organized, clean, not crowded. Not everybody can go. You know, like I'm not trying to like isolate myself, but you know, open to the general public's cool. It is what it is. Yeah. But like stuff's got to be like, you know, you got to pay to get in here. You know what I mean? If you really want to go and be involved, like you got to pay to get in here. Yeah. And hang out. Hold on. Time out. It agrees with me. All right. So after we were told by management to wrap this up, the compressor, I appreciate you coming out here. It was a good time. As far as car shows and stuff, we hope to see you guys out there. If you guys want to see these cars up, close and personal, get on the account. Follow Culture Driven. Follow Malihini Customs. You'll get to know exactly where we're headed, or if we're gonna go to this show or that show or whatever, or just projects that he's working on and events that we have coming up. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. I really do appreciate you, doing this, taking the time. I know you're busy. You got some projects that you need to finish up before Turkey Rod Run next week. May have already passed after the edit, but still, yeah, thanks again, bro. As far as rapid fire, man, I've been doing it, man. I might do it, I might not, I don't know, but we'll do a couple. As far as I always ask the cookie question. We doing Oreos or chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip?
Yeah.
Okay. Bags or static? I asked you that earlier.
Bags.
Okay. JDM, Euro, or American?
Euro.
Mm-hmm. As far as things that you have coming up in the future, would you do something like this again?
Yeah.
Cool, man. We're probably going to check back here next year, maybe sooner. Who knows? Maybe you'll have added some projects, maybe added some services. Maybe
I'll flip the script on you and I'll be the...
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. I've had a few people say, hey, look, we need to sit down and have you talk. And I'm like, I talk enough. But if y'all want to get to know me, I guess we can talk about it.
Yeah, usually I talk too much too sometimes.
Yeah. So. I like to kind of just keep it in the shadows. Only give you so much. But nah, cool, man. I do appreciate it, bro. It's always a good time. And until next time, guys, this was episode 3 of Garage Talk here at Malihini Customs. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.